Hi, it's Linz from Sweet Natured, and this is our Enchanted Princess food and restaurant review. As always, I'm joined by Marky.
Hello.
Hello, who put the video together, and this is my first time watching, so let's see what we can see.
So as you said, Linz, this is our Enchanted Princess food and restaurant review.
Yes,
We're not starting off with a hot dog, albeit you're starting off with a hot dog.
I have got a hot dog.
But we're going to start off by looking at the inclusive restaurants, all those that are included in your fare, so you don't pay any more for it.
I understand.
And we're going to start off with the main dining rooms. And I said rooms, plural,
Because there's a few.
because there's 3 on Enchanted Princess. They're all pretty much the same. The decor's slightly different, but your actual menus each night that you're in there are exactly the same.
Yes.
Not that they're the same every night.
No, I understand, I
But
understand.
if you're in one, it's the same if you're in the other one.
Yes.
You can go in there for breakfast, lunch and dinner. The breakfast menu, you've got the same options every day, but you have some specials.
The days we went in, there was never an Eggs Benedict. This made me sad.
It is, but as we know, the person on the next table asked if they could make them one, and they did.
I should have thought of that.
You should have thought of that. So if there's something that you fancy that's not on the menu, just ask for it. As long as it's breakfast appropriate, that is. Don't go asking for a steak for breakfast.
I mean, good luck to you if you do.
I mean, maybe they'll do a steak.
Well,
We didn't try it.
maybe we should.
The food for breakfast was absolutely lovely. No problems with it at all.
Are you going lovely?
I'm going lovely. I'm not saying amazing.
I'm going adequate.
Are you going adequate?
Yeah, I mean, it was lovely. Let's say lovely. I'm just sad at the Eggs Benedict.
You didn't get an Eggs Benedict.
All cruise.
Your pancakes and your bacon were good.
They were good.
But the main dining room is what you'd expect of a main dining room. Each of them on Princess seat about 400, 450. So they're having to cater to a lot of people at the same time.
Yes, it's your banqueting dining again.
Look at you looking at that teapot.
What a lovely teapot.
It is, you didn't have that because you had a coffee that day.
Ah,
In the evening, you get a selection of breads to start with, and then obviously the menu's different every day. They do allow some princess favourites, so like your French onion soup, which you love,
yeah.
shrimp cocktail, some chicken, but every other day it's different.
This was gala night, wasn't it?
Was it?
I think so. Or fancy night. They didn't really have a gala night in the traditional sense, with it being a shorter cruise, but I think this was fancy menu night.
I don't remember.
I think so.
Well, you had pate there, or more like a pate ice cream mousse.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't
I
it?
think it were quite tasty. As you said, the main dining room, maybe I was over the top saying lovely.
No toast with my pate. Look
Maybe
how
you had
sad.
a little brioche bun.
Yeah, I like toast with pate or Melba toast.
I think that, going back to that lovely comment,
Yeah.
they are catering to mass dining. But it wasn't as good as last time we went on Princess in the main dining room.
I know it wasn't, no. There was more people on.
There was more people on, but you can't get more people in the dining room. The dining rooms are a certain size.
True, yeah.
So yes, it was running at 100% capacity at a ship when we were on, compared to 50 or 75 last time we went.
Yes.
But you can only still get the maximum number that's in the dining room.
Yeah.
And you have multiple sittings.
Yeah. I enjoyed that. I was like,
Now, what they did have, though, is your favourite ever dessert.
I like bananas Foster and I like cherries Jubilee.
Now, it does say flambe on there.
Did it say flambe?
Yeah, bananas Foster's flambe. They didn't light it at the table.
No, it's flambéed in private.
It's private flambe. They do it in the kitchen, presumably.
Yeah, I mean, I love bananas Foster. I mean, I really love it. I love it. Love
But
it.
the main dining room is good. As we've said in there, nothing amazing apart from your bananas Foster.
Of which I would eat right now.
I can't offer you a bananas Foster right now, but I can give you the chance to invite people to subscribe.
Oh, I would like to invite you to subscribe. Thank you if you already have done. It means a lot. And yes, please subscribe. I know it's faffy, but we really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Gigi's Pizzeria.
Gigi.
I knew it's Gigi's, but we did hear people calling it Gigi's.
It's like when we hear people call it what do they say? Freddos.
Alfredos.
Alfredos.
Post Alfredos. So Gigi's is on Enchanted Princess and Sky Princess, the replacement for Alfredos.
I miss Alfredos.
Alfredos is our favourite pizzeria at sea up to now.
And I like, because, especially on Regal Princess, because it feels like a speciality restaurant, even though it's not.
It does. Again, we're showing you what you get as part of your package. This is included.
Yes.
However, it wasn't as good.
He was very busy. It was a very busy cruise. We were sat, it wasn't as romantic as normal, even for lunch. Normally you feel that you're in a little Italian bistro and you feel,
Well, no, you do at Alfredo's. At Gigi's, I didn't feel it quite the same.
no, I didn't either.
It didn't feel that same level of speciality. The pizzas were absolutely fine.
It's not
but-
speciality, that's the thing though.
No, but the other one feels it.
Yes, it does. You feel like you're getting a great meal.
Yeah. So for me, there was something missing compared to Alfredo's. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but 6 out of 10.
Okay, I agree.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But if you want good pizzeria,
Oh, he's a whiz, this guy.
Slice Pizzeria.
On the top deck, yeah.
On the top deck, side of the pool, and the Salty Dog Grill. So not to be confused with Salty Dog Gastropub, which is downstairs.
Yeah.
These are amazing.
Really, I mean, that lunch we had, we ended up going to the buffet, didn't we? Look at it, it's
because
amazing.
we ended up eating so much.
For dinner, we just didn't really bother, but it was so good.
Yeah, well, we'd been off the ship and then sort of come back on, we'd not eaten, we were quite hungry. Got a couple of hot dogs, which were absolutely delicious.
Oh, it was so good.
They put extra fries on with the hot dog, so we ended up with so many fries that it looks like we've got 3 fries there. That was just us tipping them into a basket. But the loaded fries were delicious.
Oh, they were so, I mean, oh.
And they do really good burgers there. We had a burger when we were in the retreat one day.
Yeah, we
The
did.
sanctuary, rather, sorry.
In the sanctuary, and you're supposed to have some sort of healthy options, but they did say, would you like something from Salty Dog? And we were like, yes.
So if you fancy pizza or hot dog or burger, this is where I'd say go get eggs.
Yeah.
They're really good. And an 8 out of 10.
8.5.
8.5.
Oh.
The World Fresh Marketplace and the Horizon Buffet / Bistro. Because in an evening, it's officially classed as a restaurant bistro.
Okay.
Because it has set menus that you can go get. You still go serve yourself. But as you can see on here, the menu changes each night, like in the main dining room.
Yeah.
But it is also classed as a bistro as well as having the marketplace.
Okay, I believe them.
You're not buying into this.
Let's say what I do.
Okay.
I'm being generous.
For breakfast, well, I mean, for any time, there's a huge choice.
Oh,
here.
yes.
It is a very large buffet. You can almost get lost.
No eggs Benedict.
No eggs Benedict that morning for you.
Oh, cruise.
You're just going to have to get over it. But you had a lot of other choice in here.
I did.
You can be as healthy as you want in the morning.
Yes.
You can be as unhealthy as you want. There's cakes and fresh pastries and cheese galores, and as you can see, meats. But they also have a huge range at all of the meal times of gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian.
Yes,
They have a
it is.
dedicated kids area.
Yeah.
Really good choice. See, we've got some fish there.
Yeah. Pescatarian. No eggs Benedict.
No eggs Benedict.
I'll let it go. I'll have a drink and let it go.
But as you can see, as we're going across here, this is at lunchtime, and you've got a whole section of vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, following round into the kids area.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen it to that level on any cruise ship.
And we
where it's
taking
had a full section.
Oh yeah, because whereas in with Virgin Voyages is embedded with the other menus in the galley.
Yeah,
isn't
this
it?
had a full section of the galley. And there were still other areas that had additional gluten-free, additional vegetarian and vegan bits as well. So whilst that's not for us, we'll have vegetarian and vegan food. But
Yes.
we're not only eating that.
No.
It's fantastic that the cruise ships are catering much
Yes.
more to a wider audience.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I really enjoyed coming here for breakfast. I actually preferred coming in here
Then the
to
main,
the main dining room, which is unusual because we don't normally.
No, I liked International Cafe for breakfast actually.
Well, I'll come on to that later.
Okay. There was still no eggs Benedict. I'm letting it go.
No, there's definitely never going to be eggs Benedict at the International Cafe. It's never going to happen. But you have got a huge choice of food in here.
Yeah.
And it's up until very late.
And also it was self-serve again, back to pre-days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we did enjoy it in here. We felt, even for dinner when we had the Salty Dog Grill on the pool deck, and yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah, I think that day that we had
Yeah.
that ridiculous amount of stuff for
Yeah.
lunch, that we just came in here and got a couple of
And
nibbles.
that's lovely in the morning, the pastry shop, and they had a little coffee bar where you could get speciality coffees, all the cookies, the Emma
Look at
cookie
those
special.
freshly baked choc chip cookies.
Yeah, I mean the cakes were lovely. It
Seven
was
and a half out of 10.
I agree. Let's have it. Apart from the fake cakes that I can't eat.
Yeah, but it is a huge selection of food that you can get from there. But as you've just mentioned it, the International Cafe,
I love International Cafe.
which is down in the atrium on deck 5.
Yes.
This place was busy all the time, apart from this particular morning when we got in here very early.
We got in early, and when we say all the time, from when we sort of sat down, then it got busier, and this goes on until nearly 1 o'clock in the morning.
It does, yeah.
I've never seen so many people.
We came past here about 12:15 one night, wasn't it?
I think it was coming up to 1.
And there were a queue of maybe 30 people.
It was crazy.
It's a popular place because they're constantly changing what's on there. So you've obviously got breakfast stuff, but this is a little bit later in the day, and you've got lots of sandwich choice and donuts. They've got ovens there, so they bake all the
so they had
fresh stuff.
cinnamon buns that were fresh.
I mean, you saw it just a few seconds ago in the background. That fresh cooked cinnamon loaf / cake was so good.
I'm sorry. But yeah, it was.
It really was tasty. And as you can see a little bit later on in the day, you've just got even more choice.
Yeah.
You know, again, some healthy stuff in there. It's not all unhealthy. If you want to get a
No,
good
no,
healthy
you can
salad, you can get it.
You can be good.
I would like to point out most people weren't.
No.
Us included. They were going there and getting.
Oh, my
little
cinnamon
things.
bun.
And they officially class them as an MC space muffin. It's not a McMuffin.
No, it's an MC.
It's an MC muffin.
Yeah, so we enjoy
It's very similar to a famous
fast
fast food
outlet
place that sells similar things for breakfast.
Yeah.
Except, I thought it was tastier.
It was really good. Really good. And we loved it there because I got, nice hot drink. We could wordle there. We could eat cakes there. It was
You could even, if you wanted, to dip your nose in top of a cake.
Oh, no.
Like that.
Oh, no.
You did well not to put it any further up than that.
Oh, my goodness. I was going to have to... I mean, it was good. It was good.
It's a great place to go grab a snack, whatever
Yes.
time of day it is.
Yeah.
I said, later on in the evening, as people have had a few drinks, it's even busier. Solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah, what am I having here? Is that the chai tea?
That's the chai tea. Wouldn't necessarily recommend that.
I didn't
But that's
enjoy
our
that.
personal taste.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with it, just not for us.
No, it was very sweet.
Speciality restaurants. So
Yes.
these are charged on top of your cruise fare.
Yes.
They vary from a la carte, like in the Ocean Terrace, where we are now, up to a fixed price.
Yes.
Now, it's worth pointing out, the Ocean Terrace, if you just go in there for a drink, you can get any of the starters for free.
Oh, I missed
Yeah,
them.
there's some asparagus, some edamame.
Adamame.
Little peas, edamame.
Adame.
I can't say it.
I can say it when I'm in there.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
can.
remember
No.
it today.
It's a fantastic little spot, this.
Yes.
I'm going to say overlooked, because I'll say that in a minute. But it looks fairly busy here. We could just walk up there at any point and get a table.
Yes.
You can sit at the bar. These are the little starters that you can have for free if you're just going to get a drink.
Drink, yeah.
They have some unique cocktails there.
Which they weren't serving.
Weren't serving that.
They had
day
no
because
sake in
They'd
there.
run out of sake.
In the
So, but they normally do, and you can only get them at this particular one.
the waiter was amazing. They didn't have the wine we wanted, so he recommended one, and it was so good.
Because of what we're getting is like,
yes.
this will go perfectly.
Oh,
with
and
what you
it
got.
did.
And it was amazing.
Yes.
And this whole meal that we got here came to £28. So
£28?
$35.
Oh, it was so good.
So value for money wise,
We were there nearly 2 hours, though.
we were, and there were no rush.
No.
They kept coming back over asking if we wanted anything else, drinks and food. I think it was probably, with the exception of Crown Grill, where it was as good, the best service that we had on board at any point.
I totally agree. The chef kept speaking to us.
Oh, she was lovely.
Oh, she was so lovely, and she was like, "This is really good," when she was putting things together. And look, we've got caviar there on the top of his
I know.
crab
And
roll.
all that for £28.
Oh,
Just fantastic value for money. I'd say proper overlooked gem. hardly anyone were ever going there, which is a shame because if it doesn't get busy, I guess they might not put them on future ships.
Yeah.
But I would strongly recommend going there.
Yeah, because Celebrity have sushi on 5, and that is a big restaurant. But when we've been on, it's never been that busy. But that wasn't that busy, but it was so good.
It was. And I say you can watch them preparing it, you chat with the chefs while they're doing it. It just such an absolutely lovely place.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was so lovely. I'm putting in my head. I'm starting to put together the perfect meal now. So
From everything that we've had so
yeah,
far.
yeah.
I'm going to be fairly confident with what it starts with, but I'll wait a few seconds.
Okay.
But for this, I cannot recommend it enough.
It's great for people watching.
Yeah. 9 out of 10. The only reason it didn't get 10 out of 10, there was quite a lot of the menu that wasn't available.
And no sake.
No sake, and there was a full section of the menu that they just didn't have.
Yes.
Where they just crossed it off.
Yeah.
But amazing.
Yeah, we did like it.
Next up, Crown Grill.
Woo!
$29 per person, fixed price.
Yes.
This is their steak and seafood.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to argue in advance that this is probably what your favourite starter would be.
Oh, with the French onion soup, it is so good.
Because their black and blue soup
yeah.
is... French onion soups are fairly standard on lots of ones, including their main dining room.
Yeah.
Crown Grill's black and blue onion soup, for me, is the best variant of it that we've ever had anywhere, not just on a cruise ship.
We've got to stop recording these at lunchtime. I end up ravenous. I'm surprised you can't hear my tummy rumbling. It's,
Now, we had a little bit of trepidation going into Crown Grill, because last time we went into Crown Grill, which was on Regal Princess, and you can see that on our Regal Princess review, it wasn't great.
It didn't go well.
So everyone told us that we must try it again because it's amazing. So we're like, okay, let's give it a go. This time, way better. It was also the only restaurant that had a wine menu or a drinks menu that showed you what you could get on Princess Plus and Princess Premier.
Which was great because we drank quite a lot of that wine.
Well, we were like, oh, we can have that one.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Let's try that.
The $18 a glass wine.
And it was good.
It was so good. There's my soup. Oh, I love that soup.
Now, if you're not sure if you like French onion soup, or you're not sure if you like blue cheese or anything, just go for this one. I find it painful that we very rarely have the same meals.
Yeah, because
so
we
that
like
we
to
can
try each
other's.
other's. Yeah.
But I always have to watch you eat this, and I love it. And there's no chance I'm ever going to persuade you to have something different on the menu when that's on one of these.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening.
The steaks were really good, absolutely perfectly cooked.
I was disappointed with the potato.
Well, that's because that's not what we thought it was. That was our issue, not theirs. We thought it was like a smashed potato of sort of lightly crushed, and it were basically a small jacket.
It looked like a jacket potato that had been dropped.
It was very tasty. It didn't taste of flour.
No.
It was just good. And desserts, really good.
Yeah, now they do some heavy desserts, but yeah.
These were good. For me, it was worth every penny, and I'm glad we went back and gave it another go.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Bistro Sur La Mer, we do have a dedicated review up. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link to it below. This was the one that we were most excited about before we went on the ship.
We booked this before we got on the ship.
We booked it as soon as it became available to book. It's $29 a person.
I studied the menu about what I would be having before we got on the ship.
Now, the reason we were so excited, it was put together by Emmanuel Renaud, who is a world-renowned Michelin star chef.
Three Michelin stars.
He has one of the few restaurants in the world that has 3 Michelin stars.
Yeah.
This menu was put together by him. He wasn't in the kitchen cooking, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's his menu. Mm-hmm. Therefore, expectations exceptionally high.
Yes, they were.
Expectations were not met.
No.
Now, I'm not going to spoil it by the time we get to this or our review.
You need to see that.
But it just wasn't great. The showpiece of them cutting the top off for your lobster bisque was impressive, but the actual lobster bisque was quite bland. It didn't have enough seasoning in it. Your escargot in panko crumbs, so your snails,
They were all right.
but there weren't anything special, were there?
No, I just like escargot, so I got it any way I could, really.
And it tasted okay.
No, they were all right. I'll give them that.
I had glorified fish fingers, which were their fish and chips, or fish sticks.
Yes.
The highest score that you gave anything for this entire
Look
meal
at
were
those
my
peas
chips.
and carrots. Peas and carrots. Your chips were good.
Findus peas and carrots. It was just not a great menu
No, it wasn't. And
at all. You're in a restaurant where people can just walk through the middle of it, which for $29 a go.
it's not intimate. It's not a romantic venue.
Well, when you think of a French bistro, you're thinking of this sort of romantic place that you can go for
Dim
a date
lights,
night.
yeah.
And it's the exact opposite of
Oh,
that.
my face there. I'm just.
And this rice / risotto was one of the worst things that you tried it during the entire meal.
I did not.
Sorry, not just meal, sorry, the entire cruise.
The entire cruises I've ever been on ever.
I mean, you gave that rice a score of 0.
I did not like it. I did not like it.
The desserts looked good,
Yeah.
and yours actually was quite tasty.
I did enjoy mine.
Really light, fluffy meringue. Mine was the Mont Blanc, and whilst it looked good, it was actually fairly bland.
Yeah,
It
well,
wasn't that tasty.
Look, we've got his parade now.
And as you say, people just having a wander through.
Yeah.
And there's at the left-hand side, there's no one sat there at that point, but there's tables there, so you literally get them
Overlook
walking
it.
through.
Yeah. It's just like.
And we saw them walking past and just stopping and staring at people's food.
Yeah.
Incredibly
You're
disappointing.
giving it 3 out of 10.
I very nearly gave it 2.
Oh, my goodness.
But there are other restaurants we didn't get to try on this particular one.
We tried to get into Sabatini's. It were fully booked all cruise.
Yeah, it was.
I was sad about that.
The gelato, which starts at just $1.50 for 2 scoops and goes up to $3.50. Really good. You can have sundaes there and various bits and pieces. We spoke to some people who tried it and said, lovely, we just never got round to it.
No.
Sabatini's, we've been in before. You can see our Sabatini's review on our Regal Princess review.
Yes.
And it is one of our favourite Italians at sea.
I would say so, definitely.
Absolutely phenomenal. We did our utmost to try and get in there.
Yeah.
And you can see there the menu is sort of there. $29 a time, so it's the same price as Bistro Sur La Mer and
Yeah, it's lovely.
yeah. Although I think on our cruise it was only 25. This is the Salty Dog Gastropub. It was only opening in an evening
Yes.
on our cruise, so we didn't get a chance to try it.
No.
But you get 3 plates, 2 gourmet dishes and a dessert for $18.
I liked the look of the lobster mac and cheese. That looked great.
It looked
get to try it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Final thoughts. For me, the Princess's Crown has slipped a bit. The food wasn't as good. The service wasn't quite as good. Service was still up there, but not yet. But there were lots of really average food.
Your apostrophe made me uncomfortable.
Sorry.
Yeah, I totally agree.
6 out of 10. Yeah. It's not that it's bad food.
No, it's not.
It's just not as good as Princess have been in the past.
No, it's not. And it was a very busy cruise, but there is
But I'm
something
not
that's
giving that as an
missing.
excuse.
No, there's something that's just missing.
Not quite there.
Yeah.
Anyway, end of another video.
Wowzers. Well,
Cheers, Lens.
cheers, darling. Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.